What is going on here? Whoops. Something screwed it up. Let me take that out there. There we go. All right. I don't know what happened there. What's happening? Why is everything so close now? My camera is goofed up. Let me get this out of the way. Here we go. All right. There we go. What's happening, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was watching Destroyer's meme show. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. There, that's better. That's more better. See, I just can't ever get it just right. Let's try this again. Why is it so... What's the... Uh-oh. Try that. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's all goofed up. Let's see if I can back it up all the way to there. There we go. As good as it's going to get. Because I don't want to mess with this too much. Because then the camera will go out. And then I'll be screwed. Sorry I was running behind. Howdy, Dan. Howdy, Rob. What's happening, everybody? Let me turn this fancy light off here. Hopefully it don't mess nothing up. There we go. Now we're back to somewhat normalcy. Probably won't get anybody in until the meme show is over. So yeah, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I think we're ready. Got all our food. We got this epic storm coming. You know, all the fun stuff. Hopefully me starting early didn't screw everything up. I got more wonderful comments on this video that I put up. But hey, it was working. I tried something. Now I have nobody in here. I think I screwed something up. Let me check something here. Here we go. I am live. Let's see what's working here. Howdy, LP. What's going on? I started a little late. I was watching a meme show, goofing around, you know. How you guys doing tonight? Looks like everything's working. Definitely had some technical difficulties the last couple nights. Hopefully everything's working right. It's getting a slow start. I do apologize. I do want everybody to have a Merry Christmas. Actually, that. Save. There we go. All right. Why is it being weird? Maybe that's what it wants. No, it's not right. That's probably what it wants. There. All right. Back at it. Sounds on. Thank you. Just bouncing around between lives and drinking a cold one. Cheers to you, brother. Got a cold one myself. Howdy, howdy, Dan. Clink. Ugh. Chili. Chili D. Willie. Let's see. All right, he is out. All right. I think. Howdy, Dr. R. How you doing? I need to put my link up here, don't I? I forgot about that. Put that there. And down. Pin it to the top. All right. There we are. Raked leaves, ran them over with the mower, and ran the leaf blower. Yeah. I've been lucky. I think I don't have any trees that even shed leaves. I have one big pine tree. That's all I have. I think I've gotten, well, what leaves are left will be blown down the next day or so. Oh, Lordy. I think the neighbor's leaves will be done after this storm moves through. Oops. Howdy, Tom. Good pop. His show is so funny. Let him run out of gas in winter. That's what you gotta do, Dan. Whoops. I probably can't hear me. My mic was up. Yeah, you run them out of gas and put them away so the carburetor don't turn green on you. I made that mistake last year. Left the gas in the mower, and it was a brand new mower, and the carburetor got clogged up. And I taught Hunter how to take it apart and get a needle in there or a piece of welding wire and clean all the green gook out of the. I had to use a math air cleaner. A Cosby sauce, yeah. Mass airflow cleaner is pretty close to Cosby sauce, yeah. Like brake clean, carburetor cleaner type of stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to get. I think we're trying to get everything done ahead of time this week. Howdy, Wendy. How's Don doing, by the way? I've heard he was a bit under the weather. Had decent luck getting gas sent in him for winter. Yeah, I had too. I just think the orifice on that, the jet, which is the plastic hole, Oh, howdy, Don. Good. Glad to hear it, brother. Thanks for my special delivery you guys sent me. I do greatly appreciate that. I'm actually going to take some of that bologna to work tomorrow and make lunch with it. So yeah, we're getting I think we got all of our yeah. I had that same thing, Don. It kicked my butt. Guitar string, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Hunter took some of it to his new house he just moved into, so it's all going to good use. What's up, Dan IT guy? How you doing, brother? The meme show was good as usual. That's why I've been going on a few minutes late because I want to watch the meme show, so I should probably ask Eric if I can like simulcast the last 15 minutes while I'm doing my live. No, they're renting a house. He got a job at um, I think it's like the yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Dan. No problem, man. I'm doing good. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. Hopefully the weather doesn't foul everything up too hatefully. I was hoping Barrow doesn't pop in here and see if he's seeing anything out west yet. He probably will at some point. The grocery stores are probably empty. Actually, my wife went grocery shopping a little bit ago before she went to work, and she said it wasn't too bad yet. So hopefully she timed that one right. Oh, speaking of that, Dan IT guy, um, how do we were talking about the Harry Carey stuff. I'm having a hard time finding it so I can watch it because I know it's a riot. He went yesterday, wasn't too bad. Good. I'm just afraid, everybody gotta get the bread and the milk. The bread and the milk. Gotta, it's like the Kroger's that's by my house is the itty tiny one. So hoping for a level 3. Holy cow! Yeah, I think we're trying to get everything done. So if something happens, the guy that owns the shop already told us that he's like, I'm not. He lives right by the shop. We all drive. Yeah, the milk sandwiches, right? He's like, you guys all drive, you know, 20 minutes to work. He's like, I don't really want you to be driving if the weather's going to be yucky. So, of course, you're going to get more weather, I think, where you're at, Tom, versus where I'm at. We're kind of on the boundary line of it there. Like I-70 is always the boundary line of the storms. It seems like around here. One in Oakley got some cornbread. Oh, I love cornbread. Man, Hunter found Pillsbury in the tube. You pop open. They have cornbread. It looks like they're cinnamon rolls, and it is really, really good. I was impressed. Excuse me. Got a little CO2. Uh, I hope Santa gives everybody what they wanted for Christmas. I know I will because I didn't ask for shit. So 2 miles south of 224. You're up around Columbus, aren't you? I can't remember. Are you up around Norwalk? I can't remember, Tom. I'm horrible with that. I apologize. I have to look at a map. Let's see. Oops, excuse me. There we go. Let's see. Where is that? Oh yeah, you're up. Yeah, you're up north. Finley, Mansfield, and all that stuff. Yeah, I see where you is. Yeah, you're gonna get more of it than we are. Oh, it's my. I apologize. It's my dryer. My coveralls are in there, and the buckles are clanking around. Yeah. No, I can hear it. Yeah. Let me just a second. Let me close the door. There, I think that might be better. Or sorry about that. I just have one of those little like accordion doors we pull. And plus, when Hunter just moved, he took like everything out of this room, so it was a lot of the sound deadening stuff is gone. So luckily, my headphones just I plugged them in at night and they magically started working. No, you remember last night I couldn't get them to work, so and I probably don't have the noise cancellation on either. Oh yeah, I have the echo on. Okay, but fourth grade teacher was from Finley. Yeah. Yeah, definitely more space. I'm gonna rearrange. I think I'm gonna go back the way I used to have it, where I had this background flat on the wall so you could see the whole thing. And now the dryer just quit. Went past Shade Tree, Chef Trade Tree. Oh yeah, yeah, new engine building spot. No, I would not be allowed to do an engine build in the basement. That's for sure. I would get in trouble. Although I have put one together down here. It's just be a nightmare getting it out. But I got room in the garage. It's fine, and it's heated ish. It won't be warm this weekend, and I really want to try and do something. Especially if we don't work Friday, I'll go out there and fart around, but it'll be cold. Oh lordy. But yeah, hopefully this weather doesn't affect anyone too bad. I hope we don't, nobody loses power or anything. Hopefully that'll not be an issue. We can all hang out and thanks, Wendy. Where am I at? Let's see. Man, I did an experiment. I was working on that Lamborghini yesterday and got it running for my boss has the showroom across the street. And I made a video, would you buy this car? And I have been getting umpteen comments on it. And none of them are really good. But it's fine. They're commenting on it and they're watching it. So, what the heck is that? Oh, I know what that is. It's an injector connector because I had to buy adapters. I don't know how that just turned up, but hey, it is what it is. Old Chef Shade Tree. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Yeah, I'm hoping. Whoop! I heard somebody ding. I heard a ding. Mr. Art, how you doing?
Good. It's
Good.
You bailed me out yesterday when I had to write on a material, so I'm returning the favor.
Yeah, it was definitely a lifesaver. But you ended up having a fair bit of people there. Not the time I ducked out.
Yeah, there was it went to about 3 hours.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well, we got another ding. Hey,
Yeah, hang on.
it's Santa.
I gotta turn the TV down here a little bit and turn my phone up. Hang on.
Bob, what do you have around your ears? Oh, okay. I thought it was like
found it up the attic up Gramps' house the other day.
Oh, that's
okay.
funny.
Yeah, it just got weird.
Well,
Yeah, it always does. I'm glad you're feeling better, Don. I thought it was like a grocery bag or something.
yeah. No, mom made a beard to it. It just pins inside. So
Gotcha.
now you tuck it up inside.
Tom said he prepped a new compass today. The inside looks like an AMC. Really? That's interesting.
Looks like an AMC.
God, we put a starter on a 200 today. That was a bitch.
Oh,
That was-
the
my
the Grand Neon, the 200. Yeah.
yes, it was so bad, dude. Oh,
With that hat, I also got a full Santa suit.
do you? Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do Santa, don't you?
It was
Yeah.
mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I'll take that. Turns out the wife's got an itinerary for me on Christmas Eve.
Good.
I think we got 3 or 4 stops.
She's gonna
Well,
put
if you want
on-
to make big money with that Santa suit in the South, like south where I live and further south, they pay big money for Santas in the malls and shopping centers and stuff like that over Christmas.
Really? That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I just go door. Well, I do different stops. Grandkids or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I did a classroom once. What was that interesting? A bunch of first graders. It's like, oh no.
Dan says
That's
a
all a
Ford,
good time. That's
a
all.
Ford 200 inline 6. No, Dan. A Chrysler 200.
No,
which is-
Christ, yeah, the
yeah,
200. Ugh.
a piece of yeah.
The Super Fiat. 200.
Yeah, it has a Fiat engine. Yeah, it paid like, I think it paid 3 hours. It probably took my guy about 6 and 2 guys to do it. It was so bad. The one bolt was so bad to get to. He had to take the TIPM out. He had to take the battery out. He had to take the thermostat housing off. And it was.
Oh, he's better just drop the whole front cradle.
Oh yeah, it was so bad. And the bad thing is the person that owns it it's a customer of my old boss. My boss has a shop at his house. He does stuff on the side. Well, he called me Saturday and wanted to know if I wanted to do it here at the house. And I was like, no, it's too damn cold, and he's like, oh, I get it. He's like, I'll just have him tow it to the shop. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like,
Yeah, good thing you did something for that. Yeah, the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one time you keep your mouth closed. I always
Oh.
my big problem. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. Then I'm like, what the fuck did I just tell these people?
Right. And I was like, I would have been so mad, but it was too cold here and I couldn't get it in the garage because the camper's still in the driveway because we were parking trucks over on the other side of the house where we.
Well, and they probably
park
had
the
up on
camper.
the lift and down on the lift and up and down and up.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if I had it at Byron's house, but he just had shoulder surgery. Say that 10 times fast, and he's not messing with nothing. He's got stuff parked in the garage because he has a lift and he has a big shop like yours. Or he's got
Mhm.
room for a couple of cars. And howdy, Barrows. Are you
Hi,
seeing?
Barrows. Hi,
are you-
everybody. Yeah.
Are you seeing any of the weather over there yet? I was hoping you'd
He's
duck in.
probably hammered in 20 below zero already.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
But he doesn't. I don't think he minds that as much as.
Tom says he had no problem doing that starter. Well, you are a better man than we are because
He just left that one badass bolt out of it. And he put
it was a bitch. Yeah, he cut the head off of it and slid it out. Well, they probably work on them all the time because
Well,
he works at a.
well, probably once you do it, you can probably do it in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, now we know what
First
to
one,
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
What not to do?
he works at a Chrysler dealership. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Tom does, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it was, man, I couldn't believe it.
It took 3 hours today to thaw out the backhoe so we can get it to run. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I bet. I
Mhm.
bet, man. It's
You got shit encased in ice too?
it's gonna be it's gonna be rough. Unfortunately, I just hope we don't lose power or anything. Actually tomorrow I'm gonna make sure because I have a generator that'll plug into the camper that runs off the propane.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is the regulator on that brand new camper. We knew it was under recall. Well, the last time we had it out camping, it popped. It's just blowing out of the little vent thing.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as you turn the bottles on, it's just.
Oh, wow.
So 2 bolts without start, 3 bolts with stop. It had start stop. So yeah, it was a nightmare. guess we're just not we're not equipped to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, my daughter's supposed to fly home
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, and she's in Green Bay with my wife's parents because they're old.
Yeah.
And she's never tried to start a car when it's 20 or 30 below zero.
Oh, geez.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, put that car in the garage. And
Right, to start.
Yeah, I have the truck.
If it doesn't start, you can't jump start it, nothing. It's just not going to start.
Right.
Keep some kind of heater on that thing so you can get out of there, so you can at
Mhm.
least drive to the airport.
Yeah, I have the plug. I have the truck plugged in. It's on the back side of the house because that it's the only thing we have that's 4-wheel drive. So I'm like,
Oh yeah, and if it's slightly, that diesel's just going to go no.
yeah. So yeah, it's plugged in already. It's
Mhm.
probably about 100 degrees right now. So I'm gonna leave it plugged in. But yeah, I'm gonna run tomorrow after work. There's a hardware store by my work. I'm gonna go get a regulator hose and stuff so I can run that generator and at least.
Yeah.
Cindy was like, "What are we gonna do?" I'm like, "Well, I was like, we'll just leave the house closed up and we'll fire the camper up because it has electric heat and everything also on top of that heats the floor,
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
At
the
least-
generator, yeah. The generator will run the heat and we can put the dogs and us in there and I mean I can cook and whatever we need to do,
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully it's not gonna get that bad, but who knows?
Well, they keep changing where it's going to snow, or it's going to be cold. It's going to
Yep.
pretty ice. Yeah.
Right.
Jesus is coming. It's
It's Christmas for crying out loud.
Yeah. They really meant that this year he's coming and he's going to freeze everyone.
Well,
that it's going to be Christmas. And
What bothers me is they keep
Yeah.
saying all these models are matching the models from when we had the blizzard in '78. I'm like, oh shit, because I remember that. I mean, I was a little.
I remember that too.
I was a little tyke. I was like 5, and I remember the snow being taller than me.
Oh yeah, because I remember it because I was in like 5th grade band and I had a baritone in this big case, like 4 feet long. And
Yeah,
I remember having to push the thing over the snowdrifts to try to get to the damn bus.
we lived in a basement apartment, and the stairwell we couldn't even, like Dad opened the front door, and I remember it was just solid. Yeah. Yes, because all the wind blew the snow down in the stairwell. So
Mhm.
he went out he opened his back bedroom window and it was solid. He just like tunneled out of the
Ran out.
snow. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. I was in kindergarten, so
Yeah, you were no help. Yeah.
no, I was yeah, I mean, and I was the oldest, so the rest of the guy there was like,
Yeah,
what?
get the 5-year-old out here. No.
Yeah, what the hell's going on,
Break out the milk sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. 78 was my first 3 days off work. Yeah, I bet, man. Take out the battery and bring it inside. Connect the generator to the house. No, I'm not going to connect the generator to the house. I'm just going to fire the camper up because the generator's designed to run the camper. I don't want to goof it up,
Yeah, trying to run your whole house and then
Yeah, it won't.
now you burn out your generator. Now you got nothing.
Yeah, and it wasn't cheap. It was that was an expensive option. It was like $1,200,
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's cool because it'll run the AC, and I mean I can run. If I run the AC and like try and run the microwave or something, it'll trip it, but it comes right back pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Thaw out the fuel shut off on the injector. Yes.
Oh yeah, so you get your backhoe to run, then you can never shut the thing off.
Yeah, you just gotta let them run. That's when I worked on the big stuff at here when I worked at my county. We'd get them running, and we're like, just leave them run all night. Like, go fill the tank up, park it on the island, and
Let
leave
it idle.
Yeah, because when we left at night, the gates closed and locked, so it's like just let it rip, leave it on the the backhoes would be on the trailer because unfortunately this is water main break time of the year, so and that's what I worked for the water department, so yeah, they actually were just down here Sunday. We didn't have any water because we busted a main, and luckily because I know all them guys, they came up and they like knocked real quiet on the house because they knew my wife worked nights, and I answered the door and they're like, hey man, the water's gonna be off for a couple hours, we got a main broke at the end of the street. I was like, yeah, I saw it. So I made a pot of coffee and walked down and shot the shit with them, and
Mhm.
Why not?
yeah. I mean, I know all of them, so yeah.
Well,
But
that's if it gets as cold as they say they're going to go here. It's that could happen here easy. Or they're not
Yeah.
as far as they are up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been chilly. It's been right around freezing for the last couple of days here. So
Yeah.
the ground's frozen already. So
It was like 18 degrees Saturday and Sunday here, and the wind it was like 2, and yeah, those guys were cold. Of course, they missed me working there. They're like, yeah, our inverter. They had a big inverter, and it quit. And of course, the guys that work there now, they can't fix shit. They're like, we can't run our coffee pot. I'm like, that's why I brought some coffee. Yeah, because Barrows said, didn't he say? Yeah, minus 18 tonight.
Woo!
Then it warms up to snow Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, -8. That's before wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Thursday we're starting out with rain, and then it's gonna go from like 40 to like -2. Like, oh shit.
yeah, there's like 40-degree drop
Yeah.
in a matter of hours.
That's my wife's supposed to fly in back home Thursday night.
It makes me wonder how breezy it's going to be.
They said 50 to 60 mile an hour winds.
It's going to blow in.
Yeah, they said it's gonna blow in like a mother.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to get home before that, because otherwise, if you get on that plane, even if it's going to be a hell ride.
Oh yeah, the turbulence will be horrible. And
You get in that front, yeah.
Did you hear about the it was a Hawaiian Airlines plane yesterday that had real bad turbulence, and like people got hurt. It was that bad.
It shook up a lot of people.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, every time I get on a plane now, I don't care how nice it is out. I put the seatbelt on because I flew back from out west through Hurricane Harvey
Mm-hmm.
one day, and it was the back of the plane was like, I mean,
yeah.
not even up and down,
Yep.
like side to side, and I was in like the last row of the plane.
We left. Yeah. We left out of Vegas one time on a red eye on a Sunday night, and we flew to from Vegas to Charlotte, and they never let us out of the seat, and it was such a bad flight. It was horrible. I couldn't sleep. We left at 11 p.m.
And it's 5 hours.
Yeah, and it was like we got to Charlotte like 7 a.m. their time, and then I actually fell asleep. When we got to Charlotte, it was raining, and from Charlotte to Dayton's only like an hour and a half or hour or whatever. And my wife was like, "Dude, you were drooling on me and snoring." I was like, I was whooped. And then to beat it all, when we got here, it was like 12 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and I had an old Pontiac Grand Prix, and we got about halfway to the house, and the fucking transmission went out.
Oh, fuck.
On the highway, in the shit. Oh, and then to beat it all, I forgot I had a 12-pack of pop in the trunk.
Hang on a second, Erica.
Oh, go ahead.
Hello.
The phone ringing? Oh, yeah, he's answering the phone. Sorry. Y'all, yeah. So then when we pulled over, I had to open the trunk for something. I think Sunday wanted a blanket or whatever, because we were waiting on the tow truck to get there. Yeah, that's what it was. Sunday wanted a blanket, and all of those cans of pop had exploded in the trunk. Of course, it was all frozen, so I took the blanket out, and But man, she was so pissed.
Oopsie.
Yeah, we're just going down the highway, and it was acting weird, like going in and out of overdrive, and all of a sudden it was like it made this tink, like tink, woo, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're on 75, like great. That was exciting here.
Tranny went out of my. What was it? I forget what truck I had.
Well, yeah, if it gets real cold like this, there's going to be weird shit breaking. I mean, weird shit.
Oh, it's supposed to flash freeze behind it. So.
Yeah, and that's when all the weird stuff's going to happen. Like we're going to have batteries busted and water pumps froze up, and
my shit's already frozen up around here. I don't need more.
Yeah.
Well, because if it rains, it's going to go straight to the.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got about 4 inches of ice out here where they plowed me in. There's no way I could move that shit.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
rolled it flat.
And the thing and I procrastinate because I've got so much shit going on. Last time we went camping, when I pulled out of the driveway, I hooked the downspout right at the front of the porch there where you walk up to my porch. I ripped it off. So now it's just like about 2 feet out. It's just straight stream down. You got to kind of like wiggle around it to not get wet. And I'm thinking, oh shit, that's going to be a hot mess,
Right.
Not even the downtown. No, I was right at, where were we at? We were right about, I don't even know if Dan remembers how the roads are up here, but we were right at like Needmore when it broke. So, yeah, it sucked. Hold the fort down for 1 second, Don. I got dogs barking.
Dogs.
Shut up.
A freezing mess. Yeah. We got, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, got 4 or 5 inches heavy, then froze overnight. Car's tarp, but it's an iceberg right now. I couldn't pop the hood if it saved my life. Iceberg on jack stands. But there's been too cold to snow. I've seen that too.
Say hi. Here. Get her on the table. Let me get my headphones.
It can be too cold to snow.
She was lonely. Nobody's home. She was up at the top of the stairs barking.
Nobody loves me.
Yeah, she's old. She's going deaf, and I think she kind of freaks out because when nobody's home, so she just barks. Isn't that right, girl? Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
How can you deny that?
Nope. Yeah, she's our old lady. She'll be 14 in March. Yeah. She's the second dog we've ever had. She probably wants to go sniffing food now, don't you? Yep, that's what it is. You want to get crumbs? All right, go ahead. Yeah, she does it in like the middle of the night even. She'll just start barking. Oh, what did I miss? What we got?
We just talked about everybody's shit frozen in 4 inches of ice.
Yeah. Where you at, girl? Yeah, she's
Man, we had snow last week, 4 or 5 inches, real heavy. 1 day event.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to it, it's frozen solid because of that flash freeze shit again.
Yeah, we just got I think it was Sunday morning. We just got a little dusting, but it was cold. This new compass on the dash and door panel was covered with Grandma's old dress. Set my coffee cup on the car bench, and it freezes. Woo!
I'll take my kind of cold.
They got cold out there.
I mean, single digits is cold here. You got to make sure your shit's right when it gets that cold.
Hold on a second. She's rooting into something over here. She's probably getting a cat box. Oh, wait.
Get him, Jason. I didn't hold the fort down very well.
Sorry about that.
I didn't hold the fort down very well.
Oh, all right. What happened?
Nothing.
My
I was
cat's
just
about the
dead-
same age.
dead
Yeah.
air.
Yeah, she, like I said, she's deaf and blind. So then she's over there just, I'm like, go back. I put her upstairs, gave her a snap. She's fine.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's the old one eye. The old stink eye ain't right at us. What's the cat's name? I always forget.
Bug.
Bug. That's right. Yeah.
She's got a black spot right here. It looks
Yeah.
like a black
She got a little boogie.
Yeah.
Kind of nice though. In a coal shop. Yeah, people don't hang around all right. Video later, the new Ringer video is up. Oh, okay. I'll check it out, Tom.
I don't mind 30s.
Yeah, 30s are okay. Like today it was the sun was out and it was like 40 degrees. It wasn't bad. The wind wasn't blowing. Like I was out in the parking lot farting around with stuff, but man, when that wind gets kicking and it's cold, man, my old bones just don't do it no more.
Oh, now got tree stand out of the woods today.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Well, this is over there at the water authority, so we didn't get to park as close as.
Oh, yeah.
We had like another half mile on top of that. You just see this old road out through the woods. It's just a white line through the forest,
Yeah.
You can see, 2 miles in the straight shot down. It's like, yeah, we got to go to the other end of that.
Jeezy Pete.
But it was all flat. There was a.
Well, you got
Go ahead.
Did you take your little buggy thing out there to help you carry it back?
No, you wear it like a backpack. Ronnie did that. Ronnie's the mule.
Gotcha.
I carry the ladder part and the
Yeah.
crossbar, but he's got the 2-man and.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
he's trekking better than I am.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm mule. It's like, oh, you slowed up so you can get away from me.
It was like the Grinch and the dog.
I was keeping up with him on the way out. God damn, man.
she's wound up like a Chinese watch, isn't she?
I hope she don't get any bigger.
She might get chunky.
Oh.
She's not very old, is she?
3?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Rob, have you got anything else done in S10? I put the hood on it Saturday. I got it somewhat working. The latch is wonky. I don't know if it's broken or yeah, he does have the snow geese. Yeah, you heard shots. Yeah, I got the hood on it. What else did I do? Well, I got the radiator in it. I don't even know if you know that. I think I need to see if my other brother, he can weld aluminum. I think we need to turn the lower neck on the radiator is pointed like the opposite angle of the water outlet, and it's only about this far away. It's like I need to have him cut it and turn it. Yes, we need hoses. Yep. Wendy dressed me. Got the Levi shirt on.
Wow, because we went to the woods today overdressed. It's like, man, I'm glad I took my hoodie off under my coat.
Yeah.
Even in the parking lot.
Yeah, get too
Rolled
sweaty.
into the parking lot over there, a solid sheet of ice.
Oh.
It's like every time I backed up, I couldn't move forward. So it's like, we'll just swing the front end around. At least we're going this direction and up, down, or sideways instead of up, down.
Right.
It's like, we'll park right here. But yeah, a tree stand fits in the back of that Freestyle. Can't shut the hatch, but.
Yeah, Hunter's texting me. I bought him a pistol safe for Christmas. One of those where you put your fingerprint in there, and he just sent me a picture. Got his dirty hairy.
self-protection.
Yeah, he's fine. I think he took one of those shotguns the other night. I'm like, Jesus, what are you doing?
Stacking them up.
I did buy his. He bought a crossbow. And it's got this. Dude, this case is like looks like a spaceship. It's huge, like a big solid case, like a hard case. Yeah,
I got a
bought it.
safe case for mine, but
I bought it. I bought it off of him. They need money because they just moved, and I was like, "Well, I won't give you any money, but what do you got to sell?" And he was like, "Well, I got that crossbow because I sold my compound bow because I can't pull it anymore." And but yeah, so I got a crossbow now. I can go hunting with it.
yeah, that's day after Christmas.
Yep.
For 3 weeks.
Mm.
I need a new calendar.
Man, for a couple of years here, nobody's been giving out calendars, and now it's like everybody this year, we've got stacks of calendars. Stacks of them.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wonder if John thought about making calendars for.
Well, remember when he was doing that? He was going to do that photo contest, whatever,
Yeah.
and do and then that's about the time, the No Name came about. So he's working in Columbus. He needs a gun. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hey, get out.
Uh-oh.
Now she's being a dick.
Oh, okay.
Means I get to get the water bottle. I'll be right back.
Anywhere, really? What? Yeah, anywhere, right. Yeah, you need a gun anywhere. Especially in Dayton. People do not know how to act anymore. What did I do?
She's going to be sinister. I can see it.
Yeah, Barrow says he still uses his bow only for sticking coons and skunks. Yeah.
So I don't do crossbow anymore, or
Yeah.
compound bow.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Crossbow.
Well, that's like Robbie said. He needs to find somebody that can buy his compound bow too. Since I had all them weird surgeries and stuff, I don't have the strength to pull it. We took it with us. It was 2 or 3 years ago. We went. All the big kids went down to state. We went down to Houston Woods, the state park. They got a lodge and they got a they got a bow range. And my buddy Billy, he was like, "Let's bring our bows. We'll just go target shoot because they've got a bow range." I'm like, "Okay." Oh my god, dude, when I woke up the next morning, I felt like somebody kicked my ass.
Yeah, you got to pull it back 30 times.
Yeah.
That's with the crossbow, though.
Yeah. I think this has a screw.
Crank.
Yeah.
That's just more weight you got to carry, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I carry mine in the wood, so
To be honest with you, I haven't even looked at it yet. It's just sitting there in the case, so I don't really want to get it
My
out.
son got me a crossbow, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago now, and in its day, it was top of the line, but there's a lot of faster out there now. But I'll take it. It's clean, man. It's like shooting a single shot.
Yeah, and this one's got I think it's got a red dot and stuff on it. So yeah, I could get it out, but people might freak out, so I don't gotta worry about it. I used to shoot at AR archery research. I barely pulled back the bows we had. Yeah, daughter works in the big building to the east of downtown Columbus. Yeah, they're working on a hospital in Columbus. They're adding on to it because he's in the iron workers or the steel. I don't know what it. Well, first he told me tonight. I was like, "How's your new job going?" "Well, that's good." He's like, "I got to drive to Cleveland every day." I'm like, "Cleveland? What the?" I was like, "That's 3.5 hours, you know?
Cleveland.
And then now he's like, no, it's Columbus. It's probably fucking Cincinnati knowing him because he has no sense of direction. I don't know how he made his way home for freaking Wyoming, you know?
Cat's in the cupboard.
I hear. Mine does that. I've got like these little cabinets in the dining room. I keep like the crock pots and the dehydrator and everything in.
Yep.
If I leave that thing open, like 10 seconds after I pull the crock pot out, if I don't close it, oh, she is in there rooting around and stuff. She designed that one.
Well, we had the cupboards duct tape for the other cat, so she couldn't open the doors. This one, she gets her claws snagged in the duct tape, and then
pulls it off. Yeah.
She's hanging by it.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
And it's like fucking idiot. Got to, you know. She did that one day. She jumped up, or she got a big stretch on the back of the chair, and I could feel her. It was her whole body weight was hanging off of one claw. Like, oh my god, you
I'm
know,
about to flip.
Yeah, she went. Hey, it's her own fault.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I got to pick them up to get them off the hook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I'll get it out. I'll send you a picture of it or something. Like I said, I haven't even looked at it yet, but you know, I had a Hoyt before I had my compound bow, and of course that's back when I wore younger man's clothes, and then I got the compound bow, and I was like, ooh, I really like this, you know. Now I'm back to the the crossbow.
That's what I like about the crossbow. Every time I go hunting, I at least get to practice one shot. And
yeah.
You don't need to practice like you do archery.
Right.
Yeah. These like a gun. You sight them in, and you know, don't get in the way of that string.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I even had. I remember when I had my other crossbow. It had a red dot on it, and like 40 yards. It was. I mean, I missed the bag one time, and it went almost all the way through the 4-inch post. You know, I was like, whoa. And my wife even shot it. Like the kids shot it. I mean, I had to cock it for them, of course, but so yeah, it was pretty cool. Like the kids were afraid it was going to kick like a gun, you know, because I've taught all my kids how to shoot guns, you know. My wife never wanted anything to do with a gun, and then here lately she's been like, yeah, I think you probably need to teach me how to shoot a pistol, you know, because people are crazy. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. Get her something small that she can handle, you know. Hospitals are billing developers who dabble in healthcare. Yes, exactly.
Sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Dude, they're popping up around here like crazy. We've got Kettering Health, and then we've got Miami Valley, or Premier, they call it now. And every damn corner you turn around, there's one, and then the next one, like competition, like Jesus Christ. Crazy. Looks like it says it's 28 degrees here. Let's see, is that correct?
I got 24 on my screen.
Yeah, I got 27 now. Yeah. 27 in Dayton.
What's the overnight low?
Looks like the snow forecast for us is about, looks like we're in the 3 to 5 range. Life-threatening blizzard to impact millions. Of course, that's Fox News. You know they're gonna. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Red milk.
Yeah. The milk and the bread and the milk. Gotta go. Yeah, I was glad when Cindy went to the store earlier to get the rest of the stuff for Christmas dinner. She was like, "It really wasn't that bad." And everything she needed was there. So, yeah, Dan said it's 31. He's south of us, probably about an hour.
It's supposed morning low is going to be 18 here, it says.
Let's see. What's our? I don't think we're getting that cold tonight because, like I said, it's gonna warm up a skosh, and then it's gonna just the Thursdays when the bottom's gonna drop out. So
Calling for 36 and sunny tomorrow. Maybe I can get some of this ice broke up out here.
yeah. Let's see. We are 21 tonight, 41 tomorrow.
They ended up plowed in my back alley. I like to be able to park out back.
Yeah.
Not with the boulders. It's like if I see this guy, I'm going to tell him put the plow the other way. That shed over there doesn't care.
Yeah.
And the other guy's fence, you know. There's.
Hey, Dustel, what's going on, brother? Hope
So
you have a Merry Christmas, man.
I got a boulder out here to make the bottom on the snowman all by itself.
Don't hit that sucker, huh?
Oh, I'll just roll it into the yard for yard art. There you
go. Yep. Last live before Christmas. Then we'll have a New Year's one, and then we'll get the big announcement next Friday.
The dreaded paper comes out.
Yeah, the paper comes out.
Means I need to get on my shit. This winter's fucking me up already with, everything turned into an iceberg in a matter of days.
Yes. But I feel like when the kids were little, we had a weekend like this where it did that, because I can remember sitting on the couch and I put plastic around the big front window, and I can remember it like cooled way off, and that plastic was like pushing against the couch because the wind was blowing and the temperature dropped like a mother, and then there was like one weekend in January where it was like 70 something degrees here. It was totally strange weather. And I mean, that was probably, it was 20 years ago. It was when Hunter and Brenna were just, toddlers. They were small. Am I the only one that can't wait till next Friday? No, I'm ready. I can't wait. Hopefully they have most of the details worked out.
Yeah, because this no name thing, you got to start the wheels in motion early.
Yep.
Well, because my brother Brian Buffalo,
yeah,
he needs to. They already put in for requested vacations next year. So
okay, yeah,
that was by the 8th. But depending on when the day is, it's with his seniority. If he, but that early bird deadline came and went.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Yep, we will see. Hold on one second. I got the Doxy's doing it again. I'm gonna go put her in my room.
I hope it's not May 12th. End of September. That's what I'm hoping for. After Labor Day.
Yeah, if I put her in the bedroom and turn the electric fireplace on, blowing on her, she's happy. So she's fine.
Yes, Dan, having no garage sucks. A roof, anyway.
Yeah, Don knows all about that.
I got a floor, no roof.
Well, Rob, too, they won't let him freaking build a garage at his house because the damn gas line goes under his driveway, which is bullshit. They just replaced it. He was like, why couldn't we just redirected it, And he lives on a corner, so he has two, like almost like a double lot. But yeah, they will not let
Sucks
him
all
build
year
one.
round.
Yeah. I don't mind working outside when it's, 50, 60 degrees and the sun's shining. I'm good with that. Well, it was like last winter when Hunter and I pulled the drivetrain out of the truck. It was probably 45 degrees, and we didn't care.
You dress for it.
Yeah, you just dressed for it. And like I said, the sun was shining, the wind wasn't blowing,
Yeah, get dressed and get out there.
and it only took us like probably 3 hours. We pulled the whole front end off, pulled the drivetrain out, and then shoved it in the garage, and that's where it's been since, But yeah, it's where we live in the Midwest. The weather is just not very predictable. Like Barrows is used to it being, this cold all the time in the wintertime. But then, damn, there's some days in the summer where it's a freaking 100 degrees. Like that's what I was telling my kids all the time. That you got to really take care of your cars in this where we live, because our temperature extreme is so, from
Right.
one end to the other, that like marginal shit breaks when it gets really hot or when it gets really cold. Like whatever is on the edge is going to break. It's like, it was tonight. I told my daughter, I was like, hey, we need to check all the fluids in your car because she's got to work Friday. And it's like, dumb shit's going to break when it gets that cold,
Like a transmission.
Yeah. Like it's just weird shit breaks because the metal's just,
You never know when.
the metal's like, it's like taking a coat hanger and just bending it back and forth. Eventually it's going to break. Like that's what the cold does, is because the metals, the molecules are slowing down and speeding up. And so, hey, Dust Devil said, I got lucky finding my shop. Yeah, definitely. You have a nice shop for sure.
Nothing like it.
Yeah. Barrow says, I'm used to it, but I hate it. Yeah. I can feel you, brother. I understand.
Nothing like a cold start at 8 degrees.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm plugging the truck in because I have this feeling I'm gonna have to get it out. Cause I got a little Honda commuter car, a little 2-door Honda Accord that I traded the old Jeep for. Because I drive 20 miles a day now. Well, more than that, I drive 40 miles a day now. I have 20 miles one way to go to work. It's like I needed to get a little commuter car, but I mean, shit breaks on them too. It's not like,
Right. Yeah, but at 30 miles a gallon.
Exactly. Yeah, I put gas in it last night. I used half a tank and I filled it up, and it was 33.1 miles a gallon that I got.
Oh, can't argue that.
No, I mean the truck gets 23 miles a gallon, which is pretty good for a truck, but it's a diesel, and diesel is twice as much as gas is right now. Gas is like $2.55 and diesel's like $5.19. It's like,
yeah, that's easy math right there.
So ridiculous. He went and bought a chalkboard because his shop used to be a middle school classroom. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I can't put my arms down. Yeah, you got so much shit on. You're like,
Right.
help, Rafi, help. Yeah, I dug all my cold weather stuff out. Yeah, it is cool. Definitely, Brian. Yep. I always forget if it's Brian or Ryan. I don't want them calling the wrong name.
Diesel makes the world go round.
Yeah. So what they're saying, the reason why diesel is so expensive now is because a lot of people on the northeast coast, they use it for heating oil, like a lot of whatever percentage it is. So
only if you got an indoor tank.
Correct. So yeah, exactly. So they're saying they're worried. Supposedly there's a shortage of diesel, which is bullshit.
off-road diesel.
Yeah, which is bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So supposedly there's a shortage of that. So they're talking if it does get to that point where they're going to start rationing it to like people like me that drive the truck because they want to be able to keep the big trucks on the road. And, airplane fuel is a derivative of diesel, I'm pretty sure. And then, the heating oil situation, which I don't want anybody to be, I want them to have heat. I totally agree with that. So as soon as I caught wind of that, I was like, I really need a commuter car. Then, I told my wife that the other day. I was like, I got gas one day. It was like $2.70. I went to Sam's Club and got it. And I was like, it was $2.70 for gas and it was $5.39 for diesel. And she was like, Jesus. I was like, yeah. I was like, if it doesn't come back down, like we're not even going to be able to afford to pull a camper with the truck.
Right. Once we get past this home heating season,
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad I don't have fuel oil anymore.
You don't heat with fuel oil, yeah. The old shop.
I did
worked
up until 3 years ago.
Did you? Okay.
I converted over to natural gas.
Okay. Well, the shop that Rob still works at, that I used to work at, they had fuel oil for a long time, and then we switched to waste oil, motor oil, and whatever we take out, which is what we heat with at my new shop. We heat with waste oil. We have 2 of them, so them suckers are just running constantly.
Waste oil. I got some out back here for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Probably half a carload needs to go to a tank somewhere.
Yeah.
Seems like oil changes happen here.
Yeah. Well, there's people that need it, man. There really is. I mean, it wasn't like Hunter was like, Dad, why don't you make your own diesel out of waste oil? You just do this. And I was like, dude, that shit clogs up filters and pumps and injectors. Like, it's going to end up costing you way more money than just, taking it in the hoo-ha and putting diesel in it, I'd rather just park the thing, until I absolutely need it. Like I said, because it's the only thing we have that's all-wheel drive. So, but my wife's car, it's a Ford Flex. That thing does really good in the snow. Like, of course, it has traction control and all that shit, But I don't know about this Honda. Of course, I did put new tires on it as soon as I got it because they were really crappy. So I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, Tom says that's how he heats his shop. Yeah. What Barrow Sue? Diesel spiked at harvest time. A lot of farmers were filling it with pump diesel, trying to hold out along it. Yeah, exactly. My wife said she bought a dozen of large eggs, white eggs. It was $3 at Kroger's tonight. Like, what the hell? What's up, Renegades? How you doing, brother? It's like
eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's wife's department. But she'll tell you the prices of eggs right now.
Oh yeah.
It sucks is the eggs right now. The shells are so brittle compared to what
Yep.
But that's what you get in today's mass production.
Oh yeah, it's so out of control, and like it makes me mad. Like everything's, I feel like a lot of stuff's government subsidized now because nobody wants to fucking work. And it's just, I get aggravated. Still great. Oh, yeah. No 220. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just, I get aggravated. It's like I'm out here busting my ass. I got a job making, a lot more money than I used to, and it's now I'm still broke. It's like, damn. If I had my old, quote unquote good county job, it's like I'd be broke. I wouldn't be able to pay anything,
Uh-oh. I think cats are ready to get into it.
$200 a month with electric, man, that's great. Hell yeah. That's awesome. And that's a heck of a good sized shop he has too, man. That's
Yep.
great. Oh man. But anyhow, yep. Just rolling through the punches, you know.
Yeah.
I just hope everybody's, I hope everybody's okay this weekend. I hope everybody has a good Christmas and no catastrophes or power outages or,
Yeah. So
you know, everybody's belly's full and everybody gets to see their family. And I think we've pretty much already said, like, hey, stay home Saturday. We're all going to try and get together Sunday. My shop is closed Monday, which is kind of nice. So we get our paid holiday, which I was kind of surprised, but happy. Hopefully, I'll get to fart around with the truck a little bit.
I really ought to go out here and pull the heads off this. I could get them cleaned up upstairs.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you what carburetors are you going to run? Do you know yet?
I don't know.
Okay. Because
If it was going to actually run, it would need to. Like,
I have this one. It's an Edelbrock 650. I only have one, but if you need it, just let me know if you wanted to buy the mate to it, or find the mate to it.
well, I don't know which one this. It's already got the one out of Brock on it.
Oh, does it? Okay, okay.
The
Well,
4-barrel.
yeah, yeah. That's what this is.
I don't know. It needs to breathe right. It sucks. Is I like the 5-barrel, but I can't do a 5-barrel on the track.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is
Then it starts getting into.
it's it's literally brand new. Like, but I mean, I don't have anything invested in it. But yeah, if you need it, just let me know if you want to pair it up with the other one. I'm pretty sure it's a 650, but I'll research the numbers and we'll find out because yeah, it's just
Does it
just
come with
sitting.
the air cleaner?
Yeah, if you want it, yeah. It even look, it's even a Edelbrock. I found it. I found it when I found the can of oil. Remember the can of oil?
Let's see what my hood clearance is going to be like.
Yeah, it's just a little guy too. So yeah,
I got to keep it short.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. I mean, it's not very
It's a
tall.
pretty piece.
Yeah, and like I said, it just sits here. So yeah, if you can use it,
Dear Santa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd be glad for somebody to be using it than it just sitting here. I couldn't remember if you had a thermoquad or a. I couldn't. I was like, he's either got a thermoquad or a quadrajet. I didn't even know it was an Edelbrock. So yeah, if you need it, you just let me know.
Alrighty.
Need more room. We're going to be adding 2 more projects in March. Man, go for it, baby.
Who would sell linkage?
Man. So, what manifold's on it? What intake's on it? Is it a Chrysler manifold?
It's an Offenhauser 2.4 intake.
It's Offenhauser, and they run this way, not this way, right?
Right.
I don't know. I'll look into that for you. So I know a guy that runs. He runs like the old Nostalgia Superstock. He runs a Oldsmobile, and he has 2 of these on it. I'll get a hold of Tom and ask him who makes the linkage for it, or maybe he made his own. I don't know, but I'll look into that for you.
All right.
That thing's wicked, man. It's got a 425 dual quad, big old tank. It's like I think it's a 58 Oldsmobile. Runs like 11 seconds in the quarter. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a big old tank.
See that.
Yeah, it's a big old tank. Rob says low car. Rob says I have my old 750 back and don't have any use for it. Probably gonna have to put that on your dad's car. If I could find a good deal on a carburetor intake for an LS, I'm going to put a carburetor on mine, because I found out that you can, MSD makes this whole box to run the spark and all that shit, because they don't have distributors. But I found out that all the stock class guys in the NHRA and IHRA, whatever, they run the stock computers and they just put a carburetor on it with a throttle position sensor, because they said those aftermarket computers suck. So we'll see one of these days, because I have this is my old, I don't know if you can see it or not. That's my old 830 that I used to run on my Mustang. It was a 351 Windsor, but Ford Motors like big carburetors for some reason, so that's my baby. And it actually was on Dad's car, and it ran pretty good. So, but anywhoozy. But it's approaching the 10 o'clock hour for me, gentlemen. I know it is you too.
Yeah.
And
where did time fly?
oh, I know, man. We're almost
That's
almost
only
an
an
hour and a half. Yeah, almost an hour and a half. And I started a little early, so. But
Well, we always start with a meme show.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, I want to get it. I want to email Eric like, hey, can I like simulcast the last 15 minutes with me over here on the side? Just and he'd probably be okay with that. Yeah. Do not put a carburetor on your LS. I'll walk. I already have fuel injection on it, Dr. Art. It's fine. It's running. Thanks, Barrows. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I appreciate all of you. And, enjoy time with your family. Stay warm. Stay safe. And, excuse me. And I will see you next week. Don, give Wendy a hug for me.
All right.
And,
Done.
yep. And have a good night. And I will see you all on the flip side.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We are out. Boom.